Yeah, sound. You all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Cheers. Thanks for doing this again.
No worries, mate.
I'm liking the shades. Enjoying
Sunny, innit?
enjoying the sun.
Yeah, it's sunny.
Is that Starbucks as well? What's in there?
Yeah, only a little mango cooler.
Is that allowed in the diet there?
Probably not, but one of them, innit?
Nice one, mate. Just want to start by saying, you've built these foundations now in your career, haven't you? You know, you've had your BT Sport debut. You know, you're 24 years old. You're 13-0. How do you feel about your career at the moment then, and where you are?
Good, because with everything that's been going on, with the COVID and stuff, I've been lucky enough to get a fight in. Some people haven't even fought, so it's been good getting a fight in, but it's going a bit slow at the minute. But it's going slow in life for everyone at the minute, so you've just got to be appreciative, and that's it really. Just keep going, keep training.
How's training going at the moment then? Are you just, how's it without having that fight in place, is it hard to keep that motivation going?
No, not really, because like I love training anyway, so that's just got to be done. Even if you haven't got a fight, that's our job, to be ready for the fight when we get the fight. So the training's got to be done regardless.
I saw you on BoxRec rankings. You know, you're in the top 10 for the featherweight and super featherweight. Would you say that's an accurate sort of description of where you're at right now in the top 10?
Yeah, in the top 10, I'm there, but I'll be campaigning off featherweight, mate. That's the weight I want to be doing, featherweight. I can fight at super feather. I've boxed at super feather, and I can hold my own there. I'm strong there, but I feel at featherweight I'm a real problem for them. So that's what I'll be doing.
So when you fought on BT Sport, you know, in the pandemic, a lot of people said I haven't fought, but you found your way onto the sport card. Just can you tell us a little bit about the experience of, you know, being around, something so big like that?
Yeah, it was good because it was my first time on the telly, so I was just getting used to it all, as well as getting used to that like the no fans and that, you know, with the way it is now. No one's allowed to watch, so the week and like the bubble was a bit mad, but you just got to adjust and get on with it, really. But yeah, it was a boss experience.
I'm sure you're excited to get, you know, your family and friends back ringside with you when you get the chance next then.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, shouldn't be too long either, so can't wait for that.
Definitely. So would you say you put on one of your best performances that night, you know, in terms of it mattered on the big stage, and how pleased were you with it, that it was, your performance got to the eyes of, you know, more people than usual?
Not really. I don't think it, like, obviously it's my first TV fight, and I bossed every round and went the distance, but that was like just a little tiny percentage of me that they haven't seen nothing yet. So like, yeah, it was good, like a good performance, but I wouldn't say it's one of my best. No, say there's a lot more to come.
What's been the best performance so far then, would you say?
The one I was the most happy with was another lad from Liverpool, Brian Phillips. I boxed him and I was like the underdog. Everyone was writing me off and that, and stopped him in the second round. That was probably the best one so far, I'd say.
So
they're all different though. They're all different. Like, you take little bits from each one, so just get better as they go on. And you learn. That's the main thing. You learn from each one as you go on. So I learned a lot in that last one because I've done the round, so got some experience behind me.
Yeah, of course. Was it in your last fight, you know, you had the chance, you know, you had a bit of, you know, people like David Hay was on the punditry and stuff. What was it like to hear, you know, words from someone like him after a fight?
Good. I've always known I was going to be like at that level, so I was used to it. You get me? Like, I've pictured myself being there and stuff like that. So yeah, it was good.
So you're looking.
He's been there himself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to get praise off him, and I mean, you've got that in your gym as well. You know, where you're at now. How much do you enjoy being in the environment that you are? You know, being a Liverpool lad and being around such a famous gym.
Yeah, it's great. You know, with all the lads training with each other, because we're all close in our gym as well. It's like it's more than boxing as well in our gym. So when we're training together and fighting on the same shows as well together, like you can't beat it. Honestly, the feeling's amazing.
I mean, I've heard a lot about the spirit between, you know, the Liverpool fighters and all these gyms. It seems you've got such a close-knit group as well. Just how important do you think that is for your just happiness as a fighter as well, to be around people that, you know, you really know and like?
Good, because people like that bring the best out of you, and in our gym we all bring the best out of each other. So, and like you can't be around negative people. It's all positivity in our gym. So we'll be going to the top together.
Love that. I interviewed quite a few, like I'd say, young prospects from the rising crop in Liverpool. You know, like Sir Peter McGraw, Callum Thompson, and Shaq Spears as well. How do you rate, you know, the Liverpool scene at the moment? Because with these young fighters, I mean, you've got a nice set to sort of take over from the crop that is, you know, sort of nearing that final chapter of their careers.
Yeah, I'd say, being totally honest, it's underrated in Liverpool. No one's like, people who know boxing know, but like in terms of everything else, it's underrated. No one's really seeing us. But I think when we get our shot and get our chance and take it, that's when it'll pay off and everyone will know who we are.
Yeah, he's a great set, especially someone like Pete McGraw going to the Olympics this summer. How do you rate his chances? Because Callum Thompson tells me he can definitely go all the way.
Yeah, he is. He's going all the way. I'm in the gym with Peter day to day. He's been in last week in the gym, and I've sparred him a couple of times, and he's probably the best I've sparred, to be honest. In terms of boxing wise, his IQ and his skill, his movement, it's unbelievable. So he's definitely going to be getting a gold for sure, defo.
I can't wait to see him in action then. So you've yourself, you know, you've had a long time out now. You know, obviously everyone's had different times out with the pandemic, but what's the plan next? Is it get the ring rust off and then look for a title?
Yeah, definitely. I'd fight for the title in my next fight. Just whatever they throw at me, really. But yeah, I want to, like, my last one was a 8-rounder, so I'd like to do a 10-rounder. See where I'm at with that, and then just whatever they throw my way, I'm ready for.
You know, I've seen you talk about you were talking about Reece Mould before he lost to Lee Wood. You know, and you were calling Reece Mould's name out. But you're looking at Lee Wood now. Would you say? Would you jump straight in with him? Obviously, he's been in with Jazza Dickens as well and had a really good fight there. Would you jump straight in with him?
Yeah, straight in with him. I don't really call people out like you know the names, like where you're saying the names like that. It's just whoever's got the belt. Like, so he's got the belt now, so he's in my weight, he's in my way. So I'm gonna fight him and get him out the way. So whoever's got the belts.
Whoever's got the belts, basically, yeah. I mean, you've had nearly 10 months out of the ring. Are you just itching to just get back in and fight, no matter who it is?
Yeah, I just want to fight now, to be honest, mate. Yeah.
Can you talk to me a little bit about your sort of style and you know, obviously you're very aggressive. You know, you're sort of tailor made for the fans and that. How would you describe yourself?
Yeah, exactly what you've just said there. Proper, like, TV friendly, and all action, coming straight forward. I haven't done too much boxing, but I can box as well. I'm skillful, but I'd rather just keep it on the front foot, putting the pressure on. I'm very fit, so I use that to my advantage.
I've heard you mention sort of you're talking about boxing influences and sort of fighters that sort of influence your style. Who would you sort of say is, you know, the boxer out there that you look up to?
I don't really look up to any boxer, but who will watch? I watch like Canelo, Gervonta Davis, Mike Tyson. I still watch him to this day, like his old tapes and that. Just empty, really. Yeah, and the lads in the gym, we help each other out, so we're learning off the lads in the gym mainly. Like when we spar with Peter, we're learning off him because he's got speed and movements, and you're picking up things off him. Andrew as well, with him, Andrew Kane, don't know whether you know him, and Brad Strand. Yeah, there's loads of wasp fighters in our gym who we're learning off every day. So them really, yeah, the close people, and in terms of them, the names that I mentioned, then that's it.
I really like that. That's sort of, you got that real feel in the gym there where you've got all those variety of fighters as well. They must all just help each other just improve every day and so on.
Yeah, definitely. The sparring's boss.
obviously it's like that friendly sort of rivalry going on in the gym, but I guess it's just business really. In the day, it's just what you do.
Yeah, it's just what we do, and we all love it as well. So we wouldn't start getting a cob on with each other, but like we're helping each other, and we know that. So, and we wouldn't take the piss with each other. So that's how it is.
So, we're slowly moving out the pandemic now. Touch wood, of course. Could you start to plan and have short to sort of long term goals now?
Yeah, like I don't really plan anything. Me, I just live for the day. Me, to be honest. Yeah, and just take each day as it comes. And I know where I'm going in the sport, so I've just got to be each day, make sure I'm training and putting the work in, staying dedicated, and then it'll all pay off in the end. Then, won't it? So
definitely. Yeah, you just mentioned then how you said how far you can go. How far do you think you can go? Is it all the way?
Yeah, to the top. Yeah, world champion and beyond. Definitely.
How do you see the next sort of 12 months pan out? If you could predict it from now to next summer?
Couldn't tell you. Don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and couldn't tell you that far away, mate. That's the way I live. I couldn't tell you. Hopefully, everything all good. And I've got a belt around my waist, some sort of belt, maybe two. But you never know. It's moving slow at the minute, but it's starting to, as you said, break out now. So I need a title fight now, definitely.
Brilliant, mate. Can't wait to see you back in action. Hopefully be in person at some point, get to watch you. Hopefully in Liverpool as well, because it's a great place for boxing, and you are one of the rising stars, of course, and we hope to see you back in action as soon as possible. Thanks for getting involved with this, and of course I'll tag you in it on social media and everything. Can you just say your Instagram and Twitter and get that across for us?
Yeah, it's my Instagram's Nick Ball with 2 underscores, and then my Twitter's Nick_Ball 97.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Cheers, mate.
In a bit. Bye.